Hello everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice algebra problem, which is x minus 2 to the power 4. This is equal to x to the power 4. So what are the values of x? Now let's provide a solution from here. So this is x minus 2 raised to the power of 4. This is equal to x to the power of 4. So the first step is to take x to the power 4 on the left hand side, so that we have x minus 2 raised to the power of 4 minus x to the power of 4. This is equal to 0. We can express x minus 2 to the power 4 as x minus 2 raised to the power of 2, then raised to the power of 2, subtract x to the power 4, which is x to the power of 2, raised to the power of 2. This is equal to 0. Now this equation here is in the form of a squared minus b squared, which is the difference of two perfect squares, expressed as a plus b multiplied by a minus b. From this equation, we have a is equal to x minus 2 raised to the power of 2, and we have b is equal to x to the power of 2. So this is to mean that a plus b equal to 0. This is the same thing as x subtract 2 raised to the power of 2, then plus x squared. This is equal to 0. Let's call this case 1. Let's call this case 1. And we have that a minus b equal to 0. This is x minus 2 raised to the power of 2 minus x to the power of 2. This is equal to 0. Let's call this case 2. Now let's start with case 1. Let's start with case 1 from here. So this is x minus 2 raised to the power of 2, then plus x to the power of 2. This is equal to 0. X minus 2 to the power of 2. This is in the form of a minus b raised to the power of 2, which we can express as a squared plus b squared subtract 2ab. Applying this algebraic identity, then we have x to the power of 2 minus 4x plus 4, then plus x to the power of 2. This is equal to 0. X squared plus x squared, this is 2x squared minus 4x, then plus 4. This is equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation where we have a is equal to 2, b is equal to negative 4, and c, this is equal to 4. Now we can solve for x1, x2 by applying the quadratic formula here, which is minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2 times a. Let's substitute a, b, and c in this formula here, so that we have negative 4 plus or minus the square root of negative 4 squared minus 4 multiplied by a, which is equal to 2, then times c, which is 4, divided by 2 times 2. So this is to mean that we have minus times minus 4, this is 4, plus or minus, we have the square root of minus 4 squared, this is equal to 16. We have minus 4 times 2, this is 8, 8 times 4, this is minus 32, divided by 4. Now the next step is we have 4 plus or minus the square root of 16 minus 32, this is negative 16, divided by 4. So this is to mean that here we have 4 plus or minus, we can express the square root of negative 16. This is the same thing as the square root of 16 multiplied by negative 1 divided by 4. Now this implies that we have 4 plus or minus the square root of 16, this is 4. Then we have the square root of negative 1, this is equal to I. So we have 4i divided by 4. In the numerator here, we have that 4 is common. We can factor out 4. so that 4 divided by 4, this is 1, plus or minus 4I divided by 4, this is equal to I divided by 4. So let's simplify 4 and 4 here. This means that x1 comma x2, this is equal to 1 plus or minus I. So this is to mean that x1 is equal to 1 plus I, then x2 is equal to 1 minus I. Now these are two complex solutions. These are two complex solutions under case 1. Now let's proceed to case 2. Let's proceed to case 2. Now in case 2, we have x minus 2 raised to the power of 2, then subtract x to the power of 2, this is equal to 0. Now let's expand this equation here. This is x to the power of 2 minus 4x plus 4. Subtract x to the power of 2, this is equal to 0. So x squared minus x squared, this simplifies so that we have negative 4x plus 4, this is equal to 0. So this is to mean that we have negative 4x, this is equal to negative 4. Now let's divide both sides by negative 4. And this implies that we have the value of x here equal to negative 4 divided by negative 4. And the value of x is equal to 1. So we have, this is a real solution. This is a real solution. This is a real solution. So in other words, we have got 3 solutions here. Now we have got 3 solutions. We have x3. This is equal to 1. This is a real solution. And we have x1 comma x2. This is equal to 1 plus or minus I. These are two complex solutions. These are two complex solutions. Now, let's check if this x3, which is 1, satisfies the equation. Now, if you recall, we have x minus 2 raised to the power of 4. This is equal to, this should give us a value of x to the power of 4. So we have x is equal to 1, 1 minus 2 raised to the power of 4. This should be equal to 1 raised to the power of 4. 1 minus 2, this is negative 1 raised to the power of 4. This should be equal to 1 to the power of 4. So we have minus 1 to the power of 4, this is 1. And this is equal to 1 to the power of 4, which is 1. So the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. And this proves that x equal to 1 satisfies the equation. So we have two complex solutions and one leaf solution. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and kindly subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.